Hi, and welcome to this training lab. In this training lab, we're going to talk about moving resources using Cloud Shell. And as you can see, I've got two resource groups called Boston RG and Auckland RG. If I bounce into the Auckland RG resource group, you'll notice this resource group is empty. There are no resources in there. If I click on the Boston resource group, you'll notice we have a resource called NSG. Obviously, that's a network security group. So we want to move that network security group into the Auckland resource group. And how do we do that? And we're going to have a bit of fun doing this. Not only are we moving it from one resource group to another resource group, we're also going to move it to a different location. As you can see, Boston is in the East US and Auckland is in New Zealand. So how do we go about doing that? Well, I'm going to go ahead and click on Cloud Shell. And I'm just going to maximize this so we've got some more real estate. This is going to go ahead and fire up Cloud Shell. I'm going to go ahead and paste in a command just to save us time. So I'm saying AZ network NSG show. Show the name of the NSG we want to move, which is called Boston NSG, and have a look and see if it's in the Boston resource group. And if it is in the Boston resource group, give me its ID. And we need the ID because the ID is going to help us initiate that move. And our ID starts from here. That is our ID. So we actually want to make sure that we have this path because we're going to need this in order to move our resource from one resource group to another resource group. And of course, we need our subscription ID, which is this over here. So I'm going to go ahead and paste in the command, and I'm going to just read this command to you. So I'll just paste that in. So basically what I'm saying in this command is I'm saying AZ resource move. And we're going to say, go to the Boston resource group, look for the NSG resource, and let's move that into Auckland. If you notice, I've got this backslash here. That is the key. We need to have a space, backslash, destination group, and then the name of that group. Then I'm going to go ahead and press enter. And that's going to go ahead and initiate that move. Now, just remember, bear in mind, if you have loads of resources, that could take a bit of time. If you've got less resources, obviously it's going to take less time. So I'm just going to let that initiate and do that validation and do that move. So that shouldn't take too long because I'm just moving a network security group. So we'll just wait for that NSG to move across and then we'll carry on with the lab. Hi, and as you can see, I've got no error. That moved successfully, so I'm going to go ahead and close that down. I'm going to bounce over to the Boston RG. And if you click on the Boston RG, you'll notice we don't have any resource. That resource has now been moved into Auckland. If I click on the Auckland resource group, we can see now the Boston NSG is now available into the Auckland resource group. So we have moved our resources using Cloud Shell. And this is just a basic way for you to get familiar with Cloud Shell. I encourage you to go away, experiment and play and have fun. I'd like to thank you for viewing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lab.